I bought my first airplane for $22,000. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned how I was going to get into how I went about buying an airplane when I was 25 and why that isn't crazy at all.
Yep.
Part of the goal of my channel is to demystify aviation so people realize that it's a lot more tangible than they realize. So things like becoming a pilot, owning an airplane, becoming a helicopter pilot, they all do require some level of effort and dedication, but if it's something you love and something that you absolutely think is like amazing, you certainly can try to find a way to pursue it because it really is rewarding and a lot of fun. The plane I bought was 4 seats, single engine, and built in 1950 and made by Cessna. It was a Cessna 170A. Now, at that time, I had been out of college for about 4 years and got a degree in astrophysics, and I was working as a scientist for a small think tank-like company in Hawaii. I made a moderate income at that time, and to purchase my plane for $22,000, I paid $5,000, and then I took out a personal loan for $17,000 at an interest rate of 7.5%. over a period of 5 years, so my loan payments every month were $340. Now, there are also other expenses associated with having a plane. I had to pay to keep it at the airport and for insurance. These two things together cost about $200 a month, and then it cost about $80 between fuel and maintenance per hour every time I flew it. So part of the reason I bought my own airplane was because I wanted to be able to get my license. At the time, on the island I was living on, there was no flight school for airplanes. And another reason I bought an airplane is because I've had this goal of flying around the world. I wanted to build hours. Typically, renting a small airplane to build hours in costs somewhere between $140 and $200 an hour. The goal was to build a reasonable amount of hours. It would cost a lot more to do that by renting an aircraft. So, in addition to just being fun to have one's own airplane, it also was an economically reasonable thing to do. I even used my airplane to fly from one end of the state to the other and moved to the Big Island for a little while when I decided to go to helicopter school. So I'm contemplating making my next video about helicopter school, but there's some other topics I'm also thinking of doing. So if you have interest in some sort of topic, you go ahead and feel free to comment down below. And if you are curious, yes, I'm still talking to Nene again.